And here's how I prep my pumpkin. I use the Pumpkin Master saw to cut off my face of the pumpkin before I put it in the laser. My settings are at a 600 speed and full power. I use 340 lines per inch to help my design look smooth. It works really well. If you have any questions, you can always refer back to my Scary Pumpkin video or blog post so that you can see those settings and the exact directions of how to make this pumpkin. Here's the laser engraved turkey on the pumpkin. Now I've got to take it and clean it up. I'll use a toothbrush and some dish soap, and I'll show you that. Okay, here it is, the laser engraved turkey, and I'm just going to clean it up so that the light shows through and we get rid of some of the char from the laser. I'm just using my regular old dish soap and a nail brush. I'll get that a little bit wet here, and you just scrub it. This technique I used on pumpkins. I made political pumpkins. I made fun of the election process with a Trumpkin pumpkin and an Elizabeth Warren pumpkin, because at that point in time it looked like she was leading for the Democratic Party. And I also did a Pennywise and a Chucky pumpkin, but I thought it could also be used in a pretty way for a Thanksgiving centerpiece. I have a little kitty friend interested in my pumpkin scrubbing here. Remy, get out of there. All right, well anyways. But I thought I'd use the same technique of lasering a pumpkin to make a Thanksgiving centerpiece. And so here it is, all cleaned up. I'll dry it off, and we're going to use it with the pumpkin here. I put just a recycled jar inside so that it'll be the vase for the flowers. I'll put a flower arrangement coming out of the top, and then you're going to see me attach this, and we will light it up. Stay tuned. Okay, so here we are with our turkey lasered pumpkin, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to put it on with. Because the Glowforge bed can only laser something that's about 2 inches thick, this happens to be 2.5 inches thick, I take the honeycomb tray out and I laser it. I check to make sure there's clearance before I press the magic button. And that's why I slice it off the front like this, because obviously you're not going to fit a whole pumpkin in a laser bed. So I've done that. I cleaned it up with the dish soap, and I put my flowers in. Here's a drinking glass. I had a taller jar, but it made the flowers too tall. It's all about aesthetics, you know. And so I use this drinking glass instead. I've put my flowers in, my fall bouquet, and I put the toothpicks in around this edge to help hold our turkey back where it belongs and to keep it nice and tight in there. So I press them in about halfway. Occasionally, if you get one that's really hard to push in, I'll use needle nose pliers. And I've got my light here like I used in our Halloween pumpkins. And I want to make sure it's really secure and fits well so the light looks good. And then I'm going to put my light on. I'm going to turn it on down here so I don't distract too much from the camera. Okay, bear with me for a minute here. Okay, and now we're going to put our turkey on. This pumpkin was super stringy, and I keep getting, every time I move it, I keep getting strings. All right, I'm going to press it on there. Okay, and there is our Thanksgiving centerpiece using a pumpkin and the Glowforge laser. I also lasered this cute little headband, part of the dollar spot finds at Target. They can color it while they're waiting for dinner, kids at the little table. You cut their names out to make them personalized. It took 15 seconds to laser that out of this paper, and then they can color it while they're waiting. And this can be in the centerpiece of our table. I might rearrange my flowers a little bit more here because I'm not crazy about how the light looks coming out of the top. So I'm going to add some fill right here. I have a spot that I can add some more greenery to darken up and let my flowers be the center. But that's my Thanksgiving pumpkin. I hope you enjoy, like, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for being with me. I appreciate all my viewers so much. You make everything that I do fun and rewarding and possible. And here is my Target dollar spot find with these little turkey headbands. I thought it'd be cute to customize them. It took 15 seconds to laser a name out of them, so all the little visitors at Thanksgiving can have their own custom headband. They can color them and have fun wearing them after. And then I decided to make some wood napkin rings, personalized for each person at the dinner, out of just some basic cherry wood that was thin, and engrave them with their names to make it extra special and personal. A nice souvenir they can take home after Thanksgiving dinner.